Pay attention, the black contestant in front of him is too arrogant. After KO, the Chinese player incarnate directly into a big black rat, jumping up and down in the ring, bold and crazy. How dare you be in public, you know, with the beautiful staff. Facing the referee's yellow card warning, the big black rat not only stops riding on the referee and beating him, this completely undermines the authority of the referee. Pay attention to the rules of the game. His name was Charles Bennett. He was from America, nicknamed American Bastard, just a false exoneration. He was arrested 18 times by the American Hat Uncle. He is evil. After being released from prison, not only did he not change his ways, and continued his crimes with Ben Jolly. When there is no money to paint, just get in the ring and play a few games. Charles in the ring, don't change his arrogant, stinky habit. Autonomous pressure mouth, like a little sheep waiting to be fed. Many players don't like him and can't beat him. He was arrogant abroad, and no one punished him. Nobody even looked at this guy. But he shouldn't. Never be arrogant on China's turf. To show him, the coach shouted to kill him. Ha 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 ha. Hit him. Charles in the ring. I didn't smell the danger coming quietly. He also pointed to the actual Chinese player, Barakan. Humiliation. Such inhumane behavior completely angered dozens of Chinese fighting generals. They challenged Charles. As a result, this guy picked a China that doesn't look very good. Contestant, his name is Balakan from Xinjiang. It seems that Balakan is really not very good. Actually, Balakan was an extremely brave Chinese warrior, especially for foreigners facing challenges in China. Barakan beats to the death every time. If you don't beat your opponent to death, you won't give up. So not much to say. Come, let's take a look at Balakan's wonderful performance. Please press and hold for 3 seconds to like the game and start. Charles is almost there. The word arrogant was written on his face. The game has officially started. This guy is still being mischievous. Chinese warrior Barakan. After all, this is China's territory. How could Barakan let this black devil go so easily? Facing the serious Balakan, launched an attack. Charles was laughing out loud. It seems that Balakan is not in power. This guy really took Balakan as a sick cat. Oops, this thing is for show. Yes, it's not. Haha, yes. Ah, this wind horse is indeed a little too strong in personality. But he mustn't make it too big, right? Balakan, a fast move, successfully got Charles back. After the holiday, begin a devastating suppression of Charles. After a period of unremitting efforts, Balakan succeeded in gaining the advantage. Now, Charles was in dire straits. Maybe the next second will be subdued by Balakan's bare feet. The willpower of this black contestant is quite tenacious. In the face of all the attacks carried out by Balakan, he can resolve it as soon as possible. It can be turned around with 1 or 2 simple small movements. Oh, phone. Now this wind horse is not in a hurry, right? You see, this wind horse is indeed. There is such a general style. Of course, this is the exception among the generals. Well, it is indeed in this mixed martial arts world. Nonsensical pie. Yes, it's not Balakan Charles. It's that Charles is super resistant to stress. It seems that Barakan is on the offensive side. And it's still the one who controls the rhythm of the game. If you really relax your vigilance a little bit, I'm afraid Charles only needs a moment. You can turn the tide of the war. Barakan causes irreversible effects. So Balakan wasn't rushing. Attack Charles. But to stabilize Charles's emotions first, control Charles' every move. When you look for another way, it's a deadly offensive move. Just better than Balakan. Well, you have to make your back bare feet. But it was destroyed. Okay, look. Typical. Plump can play down. Right, including all the Kunlun I've seen. In the street game, this plump, this appearance, absolutely time-consuming, is the longest pair. Stand alone for several minutes. You get people wondering, who the hell is this guy? It takes so long, so pay special attention to his game. Every time I wear earphones and listen to music and shake my head. Charles, suppressed by the power of the Barakan regime, moving towards the dragon little by little. It seems that he wants to rely on Dragon's edge to get back into the battle. Pity, Barakan didn't give Charles that chance at all. In order not to let Balakan's punch hit Charles' head, Charles has been giving Balakan a powerful repression. Balakan in a hurry. Just let down a little vigilance. Charles took advantage of it, and almost got Charles back on his feet. The opponent is like a loach, arch to arch to arch to arch. You can't hit it anyway. Jiao Mei is hard. Side pressing. Now, there's some things that the wind horse hasn't done yet. The actual offense. Threatening offensive action. 2 people stand up. The 2 people are 12 years apart in age. A zodiac sign. The case of this American, even if Charles returns to the war, that can't be broken free in a short time. Balakin's bondage. From the beginning of the game to the present, Charles can be said to have been punched. The whole process was suppressed by Balakin. I think he's been keeping it. It feels right. No power to send it. If it is poisonous, it will explode. How is he playing now? May also realize that Barakin is younger than him. Physical strength is good, so now he is wasting Balakin. Yes, he actually does every defense well. He stopped working, right? It's well controlled. Yeah, well controlled. Look at our faces. Facing the arrogant Charles. Barakin was already enraged. Don't beat up Charles at this time. It's all because of this guy's tenacious willpower. Otherwise, Barakin took this guy's life a long time ago. Not to mention that Charles is really a little bit powerful, after a period of tossing and turning. Finally, Charles got Barakin's neck. Not yet 1 second, Barakin broke free from the seeming break. Head stage back to Barakin at war, always wanted to attack Charles, and Charles was lying on the ground, playing the rascal. No, stand up. What about Charles' magic height? Not even the uplifted Barakin. Hold down again. 70 or 80 depends on the wind. Horse. Yes, he is controlling this, huh? The whole rhythm of the game is his control. I won't let you do this kind of blow. You see, from now on, the action wind will stop working soon, right? Because he knows you are safe in this position. For him, this round is basically like a warm-up. Yeah, but what about Barakin? It's only been a few seconds since I met this game. There's no need, even beyond the legs. Okay, you see. Even after the legs, the second round begins. Barakin directly broke into Charles' inner circle. Unprepared, Charles. You can only sit in a crude riot and fall. Balakin confronts Barakin at this time. Ready to end, Charles. Give Charles one anytime. Wave destructive strike. And Charles was really tough. Beware of Balakin all the time. Seems to have developed a certain fear of Balakin. Very afraid to enter a ground fight with Balakin. The more Charles fought back, the more determined Barakin's offensive direction becomes. Look at this action. He is very relaxed. Don't force him. Yeah. Balakin, to the position of riding the scale. Good ride-up. Hey, this location is too much for Fenma. That was easy. It's too easy to lose such a position. Hey, Balakin has bare feet. Is this hand on? It should still taste deeper than the hand. But this location can't be done very well. Hey, I've had it. I admitted defeat. Finally, Barakin subdued the arrogant Charles. How arrogant before the game. How embarrassed after the game. You guys are off stage. The infamous Charles was defeated. 1 or 2 are very excited. The whole audience is happy to celebrate at the same time. Charles was still lying motionless on the ground. It seems that the 5 souls and 6 souls have flown away. Is that crazy? Today is a bit too much. I really have played a bit. If you have a gold payment, you can also open and open it. He made it too easy for Balakin. Right. And in fact, when the other party wants to take this back, he didn't give a full back. Well, it's given to a side. On the side, theoretically. It's really not that deep. Yeah, but Balakin's doing it was solid. He arched his waist forward. Right. Okay, I must have passed out a little bit. Let's see if the plump hand finally softens. We saw that Balakin had won the match. This battle alone. Chinese warrior Barakin is completely famous in China. If the full score is 100 points, how would you rate Barakin? That's the end of the video. See you next time.